I was in the Army, and then I became a civil servant, and I became interested in why the city ran into overcosting in projects, why the projects went astray, things like that. And I was a professional project manager with the government. And when I retired from the government, I started looking into the projects. I thought maybe I could give them a hand or give some advice on why the projects aren't running properly. And the more projects I got on infrastructure, equipment, the more I realized that they were being very grossly mishandled. And I've been following the Central Library very closely as a microcosm of the way the city operates. And I found that in many cases, there were political decisions that the bureaucrats used to ram a project through. And there wasn't enough public consultation. And any public consultations that there were seemed to be more of a live survey. People would say things, they would collect it, and then they would disappear. So I've gotten to the point where I'd like the city to do options analysis, business cases, so that the public can see what went into it, the reasoning, and if there was a political decision, it was made and documented, saying here were the facts, here's the dollar values, why we chose this route, here was the intangibles, the subjective items, but we overrode those with a political decision. So that's one of my main aims, is to raise that awareness, where people really like me, 10, 15 years ago, I said, well, the city's paying a lot of high-priced managers out there. They're making big bucks, so everything must be running well. But now I find there's a lot of facade out there, and I'd like to bring that to light and to have the city actually do more work so that the taxpayer, the citizens, can see all the things that went into a decision and the reason why that decision was made, not just because a councilman got enough nods or they did some vote trading to get the job done.